Good morning, all of you. So, meeting you after, I think the Sunday we had no class, then Monday again we had no class. Now, meeting you after a long break. So, 2 days of break. So, I want to first in this class discuss about the previous revision test that we had last week. Okay, the revision test that you have given was very good for most of you, but there were certain mistakes for some of you. I need you people to just change those mistakes. So first we will go through the, want all of you to give your attendance. Start giving your attendance, all of you. And if you find that your friend in the WhatsApp group who you know is there in the WhatsApp group is still not here, please tell him or her personally to come up and join. Okay, so before going on into a new chapter from your rapid reader or from your supplementary reader, today we will first talk about the revision test that we had. Everybody has your question paper, so bring the question paper out and we will talk about the revision test that we had. Okay, so the revision test questions were: number one was, how did the little elf in the Patrick story, which story? Who did Patrick's homework story? How did the little elf manage to make Patrick to do his homework? How did the little elf help Patrick or manage to do Patrick himself to make him do his homework? Okay, so in this story, we will just keep in mind that the elf did not do Patrick's homework, though it was shown that the elf was the person doing the homework. But we here come to know, reading through the story, and as I have explained to you all, that the homework was mainly done by Patrick. The elf only helped Patrick by sending him sometimes to the library, sending him sometimes to read throughout the night, sending him sometimes to remember the tables. This is how, by sending him to the library, go throughout all the night reading the materials, and sometimes making him learn the tables. Okay, this is how the little elf managed to. Yes, I'm just repeating, beta. Amit, I'm just repeating, just listen. The question was, how did the little elf manage to make Patrick do his homework? Sorry. So the little elf actually made Patrick to do his homework by first sending him to the library to bring to read and make notes on different kind of history things. Okay, Indranil. Okay, thank you, beta. Amit, your Indranil, the name which is showing Amit is Indranil. I got you, and I'm repeating the answer for you once again. So, firstly, he sent him to the library so that he get the history books and make notes on it. Nextly, Patrick was made to sit all night and make his own notes. And thirdly, Patrick was even made to learn the tables. And as Patrick went on doing all these things with the little elf, knowing that the little elf does not know anything about the human world, knowing what? Knowing that the little elf did not know anything about the human world. Okay, that is why Patrick started doing his homework, and that is how the little elf managed to make Patrick do his work. Okay, now what was the second question? The second question was, what is a home made up of, and how is a home different? What is a house made up of, and how is the home different from a house? Now, many of you are not aware of the fact that how to make a difference between two paragraphs when there are two sections of a answer. Okay, Sahil. See, when there are two sections of an answer, for example, what is a home made up of? You will write home is made up of whatever things you're writing, you write down. When you have to make a paragraph, you will leave this line and then again start from here. That is how you differentiate between the two parts of the same question. I am just showing you again in a copy so that you can make the difference. If there are two questions, if there are two questions in one question only, two parts of the same question, then see, if here is the ending of the first paragraph, then you're going to start from here the second paragraph, which is the second part of the questions. You people are not making any paragraphs. Paragraph making is very important. And please, all of you, I will just say name some of them. As Adrian, I have seen. And I'll just, one second, I've checked those copies, then I'll just name them. I have checked Adrian's copy, he has got full marks. I have checked this Chakravarti, Ankush, no, not Ankush, Banani Chakravarti, whose mother name is Banani Chakravarti. I have checked her copy. There were some problems regarding, I would just tell you, there are some problems regarding the first question, and in the second question, you have only left by writing the. This is your copy. I'll just again show you. I am showing it for all of you, not only for him. See, him or her. See, if this is your copy, you have left by writing only the first part of the question over here, the house one. Okay, only the first part of the question is has been written, the second part has completely been omitted. Now tell me, haven't I explained the second part, that what is the difference between a home and a house? The difference between a house and a home lies there, that the house is only the building, the structure of the structure that we are talking about, whereas the home that we are talking about is made with the loved ones, our family members, sharing, caring, and unselfish love. Got it? So whenever you are making a difference between the house and the home, you will write down that the difference between the house and the home is that the house is only the structure that we are talking about, whereas the home is made by the loving, sharing, caring, and the unselfish give and take between the loved ones or the family members that we have. Many of you have written very good answers. I will just read one of them so that the others can also understand what kind of answers can be written. I'll just read one of the answers from the Srija and Sridatta's copy. They have also done very nice. Srija and Sridatta's copies were also very good. I'll just give you the answers of what he has written about the Patrick. Okay. Elf wanted Patrick actually making him to do his homework and by himself, and that also by himself. Elf said learn out the books for him and let him read himself. Elf and human stories are mystery for him. See, such good handwriting also have been maintained by Srija and Sridatta both. Please, all of you, whenever you are coming back to school, you will have to submit your notebook copies, right? You will have to go on with your subject enrichment activities. You will have to go on with your notebook submissions. And then please make a note that cleanliness of the copy, the neatness of your handwriting are very, very important for you, beta. Okay, so whenever you're doing it, please make it very clean. Try to make your handwriting good. And one more thing, as you have enough time now, go through the reading more and more. Two things you are going to do for English for me, please. One thing is, go and read anything that you get in English, newspaper, may it be your reader's book, your supplementary book. Do more and more reading. Maybe sometimes keep the mobile phone in video recording and start reading. Okay, keep the mobile phone somewhere in video recording so that you can see yourself and start reading. And after you're finished, you just, okay, Srijandeep, I got you. So you keep your mobile phone in front of you and start reading the book. Okay, when you finish it, off the video, and then you watch yourself, where are the mistakes that you feel you have made? Okay, like this you can improve your reading and speaking habit, right? That is the most important thing that you should develop. Okay, and one more thing that you're going to do is practice the handwriting. more and more as you go on improving your handwriting. Yes, Pragati, I've got you. As you go on improving your handwriting more and more, you will find that your work is even enhancing. Enhancing means getting better day by day. Okay, I hope all of you have got it. These are the two questions that I wanted to discuss. Another question that I wanted to discuss was that I'll just come up one second. Instructions, revision test image. Yes, the other thing that was I wanted to talk about was, do you think the dog was very happy when he was with the lion? Sorry, why do you think the dog was very happy? Many of you have written the answers very correctly. The dog was very happy when he was with the lion because the lion gave him full protection. Because the lion sorry, the lion gave him sorry, again, there's some kind of smoke coming up from here which is making me sneeze a lot. So the lion gave the dog full protection from the other dangerous animals, and also he actually gave him food to survive. That is why the dog was happy with the lion for a long period of time. Got it? So after that, the other thing is, why did he leave the lion? He left the lion when he came to know that human beings are even more stronger than the lion. Got it? Now, if anybody have any questions regarding the, yes, beta. So if anybody have any questions regarding this revision test, you just can put the questions down. As we go on reading, I will also give you the answers of these questions that you have in your mind. So if anybody has any questions regarding this, please just tell me. Okay, now we are moving on. Okay. Okay, Kumar Yadav, I've got your attendance. It's okay. So now we are moving on to the chapter that I was telling you. If anybody is having any questions, I'm just writing down questions, please. Query questions, please. Or maybe doubts, if any. Okay. Okay. So, okay, Sahil. Okay, Sahil, I've got your name. Just tell me if you have any doubts about the revision test or the previous 3 chapters that we have finished. Okay, we are planning for a Cisco WebEx meeting very soon. So I will, after the class, I will tell you the details of how we are going to have. No, beta, you don't have to write everything. You are just going to write about your doubt. If you have any questions or doubt in the previous test or among the 3 chapters that you have gone through, you can even send them to me personally in WhatsApp. In the next class, I will explain, or you can just send me now in the live chat section so that I can explain it now to you. You don't have to write everything in YouTube. Okay, beta? Question number 3. Question number 3 is, your name was, what you said, your name was, one who said, Amit, your name was Indrani, right? So Indrani beta, question number 3 said that the question number 6 said, why do you think the dog enjoyed a lot, or dog liked his life with the lion? The dog was very happy. You will write according to me, because it is said that why do you think. So you was going to start the answer with according to me. I think that the dog was very happy when he was with the lion, because the lion was the most dangerous or the most strong animal in the forest. Full stop. And he protected the dog from any other stronger beasts or animals. Full stop. It is done. Then you come up with, but when in the next paragraph, you can also add up that point that he also used to feed the dog. That made the dog very happy when he stayed with the lion. Full stop. In the next paragraph, you will write, but the dog left the lion when he found that the humans are far more stronger than the lion, as the lion was himself very afraid of the human beings. Okay, if you have any queries, you don't worry at all these revision test questions I will write the answers down and post again in the Google Classroom. Okay, once I give back all the answer sheets of the revision test, the grading of all the answer sheet is done of the revision test, I will just give you an answer sheet of the revision test question. I just wanted to discuss them so that when I give you the answer sheet, you realize whatever I'm saying. What it I'm going to give you all the answers. You don't have to write it down now. I will write them down for you and will post it in the material section in Google Classroom and will inform you about it too. Okay, so you don't have to worry with it. So please hold on to your PDF or books, whatever you have. We are packed with the Sun, the book, the supplementary reader that you have. We are going to start with the chapter A Tale of Two Birds. We are going to start with the chapters A Tale of Two Birds. Okay, now I want all of you to bring out the PDF or to use the book that you have. Okay, so as we are going through the chapter, we will also discuss about some important points regarding the chapter and we will start reading. So whatever portion we will finish reading today, I want you people to read at home very loudly and clearly. Got it? So we are starting with the chapter. Please get hold of your PDFs or your books. The chapter starts like this, that first let me give you a small story about the chapter. My uncle used to have a small kitten. Okay, and when that kitten grew up, that kitten had two small babies like this. The kittens were just as small as like this, two white, like you will find like guinea pigs. Okay, those two kittens were like two white guinea pigs and they were so very cute. We were not ready to depart with them. Okay, so we kept one of the kittens and the other kitten was taken away by another man who was very close to my uncle's friend actually. Okay, and you know what the kittens did? The kittens always went inside the washing machine, sometimes under the bed, and it was really hard sometimes to find them. The small kittens, so if they go inside under the bed, how would you find them? If they go inside the washing machine, you think you put the clothes on them and then you put the washing machine on, so they'll be dead. So we were really like what to do with these kittens. So small, it wasn't so very adorable that we were so much attached with the kitten. Then what did my mom do? My mom put a ribbon on the tail of that kitten, a red long ribbon on the tail of the kitten. Okay, and what did he do? Whenever he went into the washing machine, we had to pull him out like pulling a bucket from the well. Got it? That is what happened. Whenever he went inside the washing machine, we pulled him out with the ribbon. Whenever he went under the bed, we pulled him out with the ribbon again. Got my point? I want to know. Okay, beta, I got you. Even some of you can tell me the experiences of your pets and what you know now when the kitten is no more with us, it has gone somewhere, we don't know, we don't it is no more a kitten, it's a big cat now. And when we go and meet that other, sometimes get to meet that other kitten who went away to the uncle's friend's house, that kitten was so sly. He used to take away the milk from the kitchen, he used to take away the fish from other people's house, and he was a master in stealing, really a master. And our kitten instead got slapped by the other kittens and his food was taken away. So we can see that our kitten was very different from the brother that he had. Okay, he learned what? He learned stealing from other houses. We don't know how. Maybe the house owners or the kitten's owners were not very careful about him. But our kitten instead, our kitten was slapped by other people and his food was taken away. So I am telling you this story because today we are going to read a story where we will learn about two birds who have been in two different situation being completely different. That means behaving completely different in a different way. Got it? So I think that till now, as there are no questions, I feel that there are no doubts that you have from the revision test. It is very good if you don't have any doubt, but still I would post the questions, the answers to these questions in the Google Classroom. Okay? If you don't have any doubts, just put an okay, all of you. Thumbs up. Yeah, okay. So that I can realize that you can listen to me and you are answering. Okay. Now we are starting the chapter. There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies. A bird and two newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest. Okay, beta. Thank you that you don't have any doubt. And we will come up with the answers even in the Google Classroom. Okay. Don't have to worry about it. Okay. Very good. Very good. And most of you have got very good marks. I'm very proud of you all, very proud indeed, because all of you had such good marks and have written so well. I was astonished that within three or four classes of explanation you learned it so well. I'm so happy for you, all of you. Okay, so now all of you come back to the story. There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies in a forest. Bird and her two newborn small babies. Okay, they had a nest in a tall shady tree, and there the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. Okay, okay, you have three kittens. That's amazing. You must be mad with them because they always run away somewhere or the other. Now let's find out what your kitten does. The birds are doing the same or not. Okay, so this mother bird lived in a tall shady tree. What is a shady tree? Shady means something that gives you shade. Some trees that gives you shade. Shady, Shady. The tree that provides shade. All of you take a note of this, as we don't have any meanings in this chapter. Shady means, because whenever you're going to read the chapter, so that you don't have any problem with the meanings. Shady means the tree that provides shade. Okay, yes beta, Moporna, I got you. Shady means the tree that provides shade. Where did the mother bird and the baby birds lived? They lived in a tall shady tree. Tall shady tree. Shady means the tree that provides shade. Shady means the tree that provides shade. For those who cannot see the screen properly, I will also write this down in the live chat section so that you can easily copy it down to your notebook. Okay, the tree that provides shade. Okay. Next, coming up to, and the mother used to take care of the two little ones with delicate care and love. One day, there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning, and rain, and the wind blew down the trees. The tall tree in which birds lived also came down. A big, heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. Okay? So what happened? One day there was a huge storm in the place. Okay, and what happens during the storm? There are many storms nowadays. You can easily find out, picturize what happens during the storm. The tree starts moving like this, and with the wind is so strong, it moves the trees. And as the tree starts moving, one of the big branches of the trees by movement hit the nest. Okay, and as it hit the nest, the mother bird died as the nest fell down on the ground. Okay, but it was lucky. Storm means tufan beta, tufan, bahut bada tufan. Okay, storm means tufan. Got it, beta? So whenever when the nest hit the ground, the mother bird died. But it is lucky for the, I will tell you better what is the meaning of robbers. Okay. But it is lucky for the little ones which are very weightless. They don't have any weight. Okay. So they are very light. So and the wind was so strong. So they have been blown away by the wind to the other part of the forest. And one of the birds fell near a cave where some robbers used to live. Who are the robbers? They are the dacoits. Okay, the people who robs people's house, the bigger form of thieves. What do? They steal smaller things. Robbers, what do? They actually make you completely penniless, completely without money, without anything. They steal away everything from your house. Okay, so they are called the robbers. Okay, जो लोग ज्यादा चुराते हैं चोरों से, they are called the robbers. Chor means thief. Okay, and robbers are the better version or the dangerous versions of the thief. I hope you've got it. So one of the little birds fell in near a cave where some robbers used to, a gang of robbers used to live. And where did the other one fall? On the robbers, the other landed outside a Rishi's ashram a little distance away. Where did the other bird fall? The other bird fell near a Rishi's ashram. Rishi is one who is a tapasvi, who is a saint, who is a sannyasi, who has lot of wisdom and knowledge at heart. That person is called a rishi. Like पहले जमाने में ऋषि और मुनि ऋषि लोग जैसे जंगल में जाके रहते थे तपस्या करने के लिए. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ ऋषि वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. जो लोग जंगल में जाके तपस्या करते हैं उन लोगों को हम ऋषि बोलते हैं. They are wisest of human being. They have, wise means one having so much huge knowledge, and they dedicate themselves to some kind of meditation where they gain more and more knowledge. Okay, so one bird fell in front of the cave of the robbers, and the other bird fell in front of the Rishi's ashram. Ashram means, ashram, all of you must be knowing, the place where Rishi lives and maybe helps to give education to some children. Okay, like Guru Ashram previously there used to be. Got it? You know what happened recently? In front of our house there is a tree, and a crow has made a nest in the tree. So whenever the bell is ringing or we need to take something from outside, we go out with a umbrella to save our head from those crows, because the crows are so much protective about their little ones which they have given birth to. They think that we, the human beings, are going to hurt the little ones. So they go out, they move out from their nest, and they start pecking on our head, and it so much hurts a lot, you know. And that is why we have to take an umbrella whenever we are going out to our terrace, because of the nest of that crow. So what happens? One little bird falls in front of the cave of a gang of robbers, and the other little bird falls in front of the Rishi's ashram. Got it? Days passed and the baby birds became big birds. Now, as the days went on, the baby birds became big birds. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. One day, the king came to hunting in the forest. Hunting matlab shikar karna. Okay, hunting in the forest. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. Rode after it means the kings of those days usually used to ride horses, right? So when he found a deer, when he noted a deer nearby, he rode his horse towards the deer or after the deer. Got it? And what happens? It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon the king lost his way and didn't know where he was. So the king lost his way inside the forest, and he was not being able to get back anymore. So what happens? The king comes up to the forest. He notices a deer. He rides behind the deer. And when he moves very much deep inside the forest, there are no ways to come back. And that makes the king very much disheartened, like he doesn't know how to go, where to go, what to do, so he gets lost. He rode on for a long time, but he went on riding on the horse for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Now, who are there in the other side? The two birds are there in the other side. Yes, Devyani, you're joining late, but it's okay. For today, it's okay. I can manage. So he rode to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree. So when he was very tired by riding and riding and riding in the horse for a long time, he reached the other side of the forest. And now he came down from the horse as he was very tired. And what did he do? He got off his horse and sat under a tree that stood near the cave. He sat under a tree which was near the cave. Now, which cave it is? It is the cave of that gang of robbers where the one little bird fell. We are talking about that same cave. So, where did the king sit? The king sat under a tree which was near a cave. Got it? So, he was very near the robbers. Got it? So suddenly he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up! There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he will slip away." So he suddenly heard a voice. "Come up, quick! Make it very quick! Hurry up! There is someone under the tree. Take away all his jewels, his horse, otherwise he'll slip away." Okay, now who is this? This is that little bird who fell near the cave of the gang of robbers. And what is the bird saying? That come up quickly. He's asking the robbers to come up quickly and take away all the jewels from the king and even his horse before he slip away, means before he goes away. Okay, beta, Shrija and Shridatta, I got your attendance, but you're joining late today, beta. Be a little fast from the next days. Okay, you people are never late. Then why are you being late? It's okay with that. It's okay. For now, it's okay. I know you are late due to some reason, but it's okay. So, what did they're saying that, come on, quick, hurry up, rob the king. That is what he wanted to mean. Take away his jewels, take away his horse, otherwise he will slip away. Slip away means he will. But I have sent it in the group, beta. I've sent it in the WhatsApp group and also in the Google Classroom. In both the cases, I have shared it. But it's okay. Sometimes due to the constant messages that we have in the WhatsApp group or in the Google Classroom, sometimes we miss the link. But it's okay. From the next day, please keep in mind that we have the class at 9 o'clock. And please write down the routine at some place so that every day you just can check that 9 o'clock to 9:40 whose class is it. Every day we have some classes from 9 o'clock to 9:40. So you should have a note of who is having the class at 9 to 9:40 so that we can just click on the link and have the class. Or if it is in WhatsApp or is in Google Classroom, we can immediately join it. Okay, beta? Please keep this thing in mind. So the king was amazed. The king was shocked and fascinated at the same time. The king was thinking, who can it be? It was a big question to the king, because who is shouting like that? That take away his jewels, take away his horse. Who can shout like that? Got it? So the king was, where have I lost it? Okay, one second. Amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. Okay, when he looked up, there was a big brown bird sitting on the tree under which he was sitting. Okay, and he could hear some noises from the forest near the cave. So that big brown bird was that little bird which grew up, and the noises that were coming from all around were the noises of the gang of robbers who used to stay there. Got it? So what happens next? Noises. He quickly got onto the horse and rode away as fast as he could. But suddenly, as he realized that something is very wrong and there must be some robbers nearby, he quickly got on the horse and rode very, very, very fast and ran away from that place. Okay, then what happens? Um, Soon he came to a clearing. Clearing means there is forest everywhere, and in between there is a space where there is no forest or no trees. It is a clearing, clear space inside a dense forest is called a clearing. Okay, so in the dense forest there was a clear space which he reached after riding for a little bit of time. It was the Rishi's ashram. So now he has reached the Rishi's ashram where the other bird is also there. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. So what did the king do now? He tied means to tie up. Tie means whenever you give a knot to something, there must be a lash from the horse's neck, and he put the knot on a tree and gave it a knot and tied it to the tree and sat down under the tree to take some rest. Okay, then what does he do? He tied the horse near the tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly he heard a gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram. Sir, please go inside and rest. The rishi will be back soon. There's some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." So what did the bird over here said? The same kind of voice previously the king has heard when he was near the cave. That same kind of voice the king heard again, and this time very polite, very hospitable. Hospitable means when somebody is giving you complete respect and care when you go to their place. Okay, so the bird over here is saying, "Welcome to the Rishi's ashram. Please go inside and take rest. The Rishi has gone out for some work and he will come back soon. You have some cold water from there and you take rest. The Rishi will be back soon." And the king was amazed. The same kind of voice, the same voice that he heard over there, the same voice that was so rude, the same voice is so polite, so caring over here. How can this happen? Imitates means, beta, when you do the same thing in a mocking manner. Like for example, you say somebody, you imitate somebody, like one of your friends is saying, "You always do like this." If she says like, "You always do like this," and you go on to that friend and say the same way, "You always do like this." This is what is like imitating, when something is done in a foolish similar way, that is called an imitation. Got it? Like you try to imitate the little girls used to try to imitate how to wear lipstick just like their mother, or the little boys try to imitate how to shave just like their father. Those are called imitations, Peter. And that is from where the jewelry imitation word also came, because they are these jewelries which are called the imitation jewelries, are also imitating some kind of specific metal, either gold or silver. They're imitating, they're making a false creation of the same thing, a false creation of the same thing. Slip away means going away very fast, okay, smoothly and very fast. Got it? So that is what the king heard when he came near the Rishi's ashram. And this amazed the king even more. Okay, now I think we will stop over here only till the Rishi will be please make yourself comfortable. So if it is in your book, please make a mark, and if it is in the PDF, please keep a note of the page number. And the page number is over here, page number 2, and so it is third paragraph, page number 2, third paragraph. You just write it down in your notebook so that when we can get back to this story, we can have it easily. Now, whatever we were talking about, the live classes for the live meeting for the discussion of questions and answer, it is that you will have to, I will send you a link of something and you will have to download it. Polite meaning better with lot of patience and care, politely, with care, with delicacy. Got it? So whenever these live conferencing apps beta, they take a little bit of internet and little bit of space in your phone. That is why I'm not telling you to download it immediately, but whenever we need a discussion right away, we can discuss over here too. But whenever I need to discuss something with you, we will go live with these apps also. After these YouTube classes, we will be together on those apps to discuss something. Like whenever we are going to finish a portion of the syllabus, I can give a question answer session on that Cisco WebEx. But what to do and what not to do, every link will be sent to you in the WhatsApp group or in the Google Classroom. You will just only have to download it. After that, I will initiate a meeting and I will give a code. Just like in YouTube I give a code, I'll give you a code. You will write down the code over there. Meaning of separation beta, separation is getting separated. Getting separated, that is separation beta. Got it? So what you will have to do with for this meeting is to download just the app, the link of which I will send to you. Okay, and you will just have to put on the meeting number. I know it is a little bit difficult for you, but you can do it with the help of your parents. And we will go on with the live YouTube classes also, and will also continue some of this WebEx meeting, so that I have also not seen you people, not even a face of you. I haven't seen any of you, so I also need to see you people, na, your faces, so that I can realize you, what you're thinking, what are the naughtiness that are going on in your mind. Got it? So we will have some of these meetings too, maybe once or twice every week, so that we can discuss these things. And along with that, we will go on with the live classes, so that every doubts are completely cleared, and so that when you come back to school, you don't have any doubt regarding these chapters. Okay, I hope everything is clear to you. I will just end the video over here. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed teaching a lot, and I hope to meet you again on the next day when we have the class in the routine. Thank you all. Bye.